Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 65, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 2. My opponent once more is our friend, frequent opponent, brilliant Zid of Amestris, the Partisan. Hello, Ralph. Hello, Fred, as the old Looney Tunes cartoon goes. Bloom, good to see you in the chat. Vin Altabi, good luck. Appreciate you, man. Boss One, hola. Sheepdog, good morning. Appreciate it. Love to see everybody in the chat. Let's go ahead and get ready. Put on some music. Thank you, to everybody showing up this morning. I know the Huts Hangout podcast is wrapping up and we'll be raiding over, so we'll thank them then and in advance. Go ahead and set up the poll. Start a prediction. So dig this. I'm fighting Zid again. I think we all had fun with the one or less, two or more. Let's find out how that goes today. We'll set it up there. Jake. Hey, nice to know you finally delayed stream to almost 4 hours before GACNs. Much better than streaming 20 hours before. I'm sure this is friendlier to you actually catching a show live, Shake. But good to see you, man. Love to see all the patrons in the chat. Mos Ross, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Good to see you, man. I saw your follow. Thank you for that on Twitch here. Okay. Prediction is live. Music, Maestro. And the volume level that you want there. That's about right. Okay. Put this up on screen. Ready to roll here. Hey, Huts Hangout just raided in. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. It was fun being on the show this morning. If you guys didn't catch that, Dagger and I were just guests over on the Huts Hangout podcast for the last few hours. It was a good time. Would recommend it. If you didn't catch it live, go back, see the VOD. If you stalled too hard, you did just fine, man. You did just fine. Enjoy. So thank you very much. That's right, TJ. Hey, Tass, good luck and don't fuck it up. I'll take that. Yes, that is the idea here. Hey, Womprat, how is the Padawan only one? How much time does it save you? Is the raid message. Fuck you, Dagger. That's Dagger right there. Auntie Mike, have a good stream. Thanks for coming by. Well, hey, thank you for the 5 gift subs, first of all. Completely unnecessary. Always appreciated. Thank you, man. So thank you for that. And yeah, thank you for having me. It was a good time. That's right. Mateus says, watch the latest episode of the Huts Hangout podcast. The announcement for that will come live on Womprat's YouTube today. That's right. Yeah, it is TW start time. That's true. That's true. We'll try and be quick enough about this here today where I don't start getting nasty grams from TW officer. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, Aussie Mike. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for showing up. Thank you very much. All right, you guys are getting in those predictions? Man. Dang. Okay, you guys are coming down one way or the other. Yeah, Big Ninja, you enjoyed the show. Glad to hear that, man. All right. Let's talk about this. I'm rank 3 now, fighting rank 6. 15.6 million to his 15.8. Top 80 GP, my 3.19 million to his 3.18 million. By the way, I guess I forgot to do it from the top because I'm so used to doing it. So yes, me here in Maw Rhodium versus Zid of Maw Chromium. Here we go. All right, Zetas, we both have 393. I have 77 GAC Omicrons to his 75. Top 80 average speed, I have 166 to his 159. Nice. Hot analysis, my plus 25 speeds, I have 268 to his 198. 20 to 24s, I have 575 to his 418. Plus 20s, I have 843 to his 616. Plus 4% offense mods, my 238 to his 138. Wow, cool 100 more. Plus 6% offense mods, my 84 to his 47. Relic analysis, total levels, my 2419 to his 2440. Relic 9 characters, my 137 to his 168. Relic 8s, I have 138 to his 116. Relic 7s, I have 10, and he doesn't mess with that. Got none. All right, Datacron analysis. I am the heavy once more. Total rerolls, 379 to his 188. Relic 9, level 9 Datacrons, my 57 to his 47. 6 to 8s, I have 5, he has 0. And 3 to 5s, I have 3, he has 7. Arguably, he's got to be the best value player in the game. I don't know who's achieving higher results in Grand Arena with less invested into Datacrons. So, that's amazing. Let's see here. Amestris, a Full Metal Alchemist enjoyer, I see. Oh, who's Amestris? I really enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist myself, but it's been a long time since I saw it. Who's Amestris? Or is Amestris a place? I don't remember it. Great show, though. All right. Amestris was the name of a country. Hey, Darthlink, good to see you, man. All right, all right. Yeah, I can see you guys are still getting in the votes. That's good. Let's see how it is. I like that the count seems more divided. That's fun. Amestris was the name of the... Okay. Fair enough. All right. Galactic Legends. Let's see what stands out. Low health. For Ray. Okay. I don't think. High prod on JML, standard smacker, but thinner than I would expect on Lord Vader. The rest of this looks pretty regular, but he's spreading more of his best mods into non-GL team. Fair. Galen. Wow, that's actually a good amount of offense, considering that is protection stat roll. That's Cat. Nice. Nice Bane. Else looks pretty regular. Alright. Alright, here's where the rubber meets the road. Let's talk about this. The Omega Bot report. Oh yeah, the chat's gonna be just blinding for you guys. Is there a smarter way for me to handle that? Nah, it's going to make the chart too small for you guys, so I'm not going to bother with that. All right. As far as attack timing, Zid is European, so this is consistent. You know, comfortable morning start for his attacks. Speed-wise, you can see I've got this big old camel hump on him. Let's hope that that matters. DC Omicrons. Doesn't have the new finger. Or crosshair, but otherwise has them all. Efficiency. Oh, it's been a tough season, it would look like for Zid, because as an efficiency player, you would expect to see mostly 64, 65. His opponents are really challenging on that, right? Like, he's just barely getting more 64s than his opponents are scoring against him, and his opponents are scoring 65, it would seem to be at a better clip. He'll get the odds 68, 69 if you leave it open for him. But otherwise, he's been having to duke it out. That's interesting. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't see the chat, but only for a few minutes. True. Schnookum says, I threw almost all my channel points into 2 or more, so you better drop twice or I'll be poor. No pressure. Gotcha, bro. Big Ninja says, do you know if OmegaBot will update to include level 15 Datacrons and 10 to 14? I can absolutely ask Megaliteros about it. He's the creator of OmegaBot. So this GAC Omicron side-by-side chart he implemented after I made a suggestion to him about it. So if it makes sense and it's not too much work for what we actually get from it, he may well consider it. I'll bring it to him. He may well. Hey, Jay Chung. Good to see you. Welcome. We just got a raid from Ranger. Good afternoon, sir. How's it going? How did Grand Arena wrap up? Let's hear all about it. 1 or less? Okay, you're going with 1 or less? All right, buddy. I've had some good days. I don't know. We'll see. See if we can keep it moving. All right. Moving on, so we've already covered the squad banner officially. Let's talk about his defenses the last 2 weeks. Gas, Trench Watt, Pellerin, Ahsoka Exile Ezra, Queen, Racewolo Nest, General Grievous, Carthonasi, Great Mothers some of the time, Osnas some of the time, Neely. That beggars belief. Thought-Crex, Malgus, Jabba, Finn sometimes. Okay, well, that's rotated. Good. Executor, Malevolence, Chimera on defense. Right. Yes, he does prefer to save double meta. Gas. French. Yeah, so what would we expect to see bottom front, really? It would be Queen, Racewolo of some kind. And then your pick of any two of Great Mothers, Thaw, Malgus, or Jabba. Probably Jabba. Alright, offense-wise. He's been using Bane, Slacker, Sith Eternal, BKM, Reva, JMK Cat, Leia, Balin, Bam, doing the Bam thing, yep. Wampa, Treya, Afra, JML, Thought-Crex, and then a whole bunch of others. As needed. We see some drop action here. Leviathan, Profundity, always used on attack, and then your choice. Other fleet. What has he been dropping on this season? Aside from one Executor one time, he's dropped on Jabba a couple times, Queen, Fugitive Omega, Seer Malicos Maul, that's nasty, Malgus, and Slacker. Alright. Strong teams. Hey, Cosley. Hey, Tim. Good to see you. Team Zid, says Dagger. Where's your prediction? I don't see your prediction. You're just talking shit. Not even putting your skin on it, Dagger. Let's see it. Fight me. Hey, Kiyoway in the chat. Man, haven't seen you in a bit. How you been, man? Kiyoway was one of the content creators I was following when I first got started playing the game. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. Appreciate the good luck, Tim. All right. I think we're good. How we doing on that prediction? Did it wrap up yet? Yep. How'd it look? Okay, it finished up. Wow, you guys are still pretty confident. 73% of you went one or less. 27% two or more. By point volume, the votes are pretty close. Okay, that's fair. Zid's going to win by 31. All right, well, we'll see what you think here. Let's have a look at the board. Hard ass. All right. Zid has already done me the kindness of full clearing the board, so thank you up front, sir, for at least having cleared the bottom front zone. You went above and beyond. I guess with only a few hours left in the round, probably just schedule. But thank you anyway. All right, let's talk about my defense. You know I stalked this with PrimeBot. It was there. Okay, we'll start with the one drop here. So Bam, Sana, Zalbar, Maul and Lord Vader. The Maul and Lord Vader plug here was a suggestion from one of my patrons, Striker, and I thought about employing it last round, but thought against it. Thought I'd try it here, and he did kill. What was it? I want to say he killed everybody but Lord Vader and Sana. So if you had to pick two to survive, not bad. I mean, there's not really a lot of cause for her to gain turn meter, but the fact that she would still be dodging, hard to hit, all that, nice. Anyway, he cleaned it up on the second go. Total of 44 banners. Against Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Cam, and Shock T. He dropped on this when we last fought, and he was using Saw. So we managed to get him there. He rotated, I see, for the rest of the week to using Treya. So to try and catch Treya, I really would have preferred to have Bad Batch Echo here, but I ended up using him elsewhere. You'll see in a moment. Nevertheless, Echo can actually be a significant threat to Treya, because until Savage gets that turn, he's not going to respond, because he's got days. He's not going to, counterattack. He's not going to gain turn meter. Nobody's getting turn meter until they get their turn, right? No bonus turn meter going out. And also, you'll have peeled the taunt. So it's possible for all these guys to just, horn in on Treya and blow her up, and then the fight gets pretty easy from there. Yeah, so I ended up setting Shock instead of Echo. Unfortunately, he did one-shot it. 62 banners. Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Embo, and Boba. Yeah, he tried Bam Sana against me when we last fought and dropped. I don't think he did that today. Maybe he did. It's possible. But more likely that a successful Afra or something? I don't know. But what was that? 59. 59 on Jabba. So that was great. That, you know, what does that suggest? Maybe it is Bam. So. See. All right. GG Stat B1, B2 Magna with the new Set 21 General Grievous Cron. To see what it might do. 61 banners. Honestly, pulling banners off of a player like Zid like this, pretty nice. Okay. In the back, we set Seer, Malicos, Fulcrum, Crew, and RJT. I was really thinking about putting Starkiller in because I haven't been using Starkiller. And in the end, I was thinking about I'm not really offering a lot of threat for him to use Sith Eternal elsewhere. So if you are going to fight Sith Eternal, is Starkiller the best? And again, just, you know, chatting with some of my patrons, it was pointed out that RJT is a traditionally good threat to Sith Eternal. So I accept that advice. That's fair. And I threw her in. Might have otherwise put in Starkiller. All right, and then we have the Ahsoka Tano team with Watt. So again, the only reason really to set this is you want your Exile Ezra elsewhere, and you don't want this team to get easily gobbled up by BKM. Oh, my bad. Let me... Where's there? You got a 65 on the Seer, so just dusted it. 64 on Ahsoka Tano. Not great. And then against Rey, Swolo, Cal, Exile Ezra, and GK. Yeah, he's really been favoring Leia here. And what was it? I think he rotated. Something that I didn't think it was right to set the Zaris comp that I had. I felt like I actually wanted to concentrate Exile Ezra in here. Thought it might actually get him if he's been relying on Leia. That said, what was it? Like 65. It wasn't great. Something like that. Yeah, 65. Yeah, the Bam Lord Vader is a fun one. Yeah, sorry, I hadn't been looking at chat in a minute because I just wanted to read through this to you guys. Alright, top side. Against Balin, Shin, Marok, and the Hunter Bros. Yeah, we were trying to get him there if he went with Gungans. If he didn't really come correct, this can blow you out. And for all that, you at. I'll find that one in a minute. Against the Bad Batch team here with Fugitive Omega, Crosshair, OG Wrecker, Echo, and Batcher. 65. No impediment. Against the Great Mothers, Morgan, DTP, Night Trooper, and Marin. He's not usually taking Malgus, so I thought I'd put Night Trooper back in, offer some more damage threat. 64 banners, just dusted that. Against Savage Lead, Nihilus, Treya, Talon, and Scion. Yeah, with Lord Vader down there in the BAM team actually being my only solid hold on ground, this is my preferred way to set this in 5 vs 5. Zid himself has punished me with this comp in the past, so we both know how strong it is. He dealt with it properly and got a 62. And yeah. I think want to say like a 65, 64, 65, something like that. I can't be certain. What I do have is the count for his ground. It was a 1376, right? So a few banners dropped. We'll maybe have some room to maneuver, but not a lot. Man, it's a rough morning for the Hat Man. Yeah, if I sound like I'm slow to be waking up, man, I did not sleep well and there's not enough coffee. Morning. Hot take, task confirmed, bad guildmate who doesn't do his fights. I do my fights. There's typically a 4-hour window when a wall opens, so I'm not intending to take 4 hours. I'm intending to take like 2, so I think I should be good. Now, if a TW officer DMs me and tells me, hey, there is actually an urgent need, then I will, pause us on stream or something, or, kill the screen, keep my voice on, something like that while I do it, only if needed. All right, let's talk about fleet back here. So, yeah, Executor Triple Attacker, he's usually favoring, Leviathan, and this is the most threatening composition to that. He's taking Negotiator against Malevolence. I believe this is the most threat you can offer to that. What was it? Against the Executor, he got a 74. Against Profundity, what is that? Dash's ship, the Y-Wing. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could bait him, but it was I who was instead baited. Dig this. When I'm putting Profundity on defense, I'm usually setting it with Phantom, Ghost, and Cassie. And I wanted to have ITB in there as a threat, but I must have forgotten, or I don't know, maybe I just never knew this, but it seems to me that it went Phantom 2 into Ghost. ITB was never called. He's usually taking Profundity for the mirror, so the intent was to jam him up there, and the ITB didn't come out. I really thought it would have been Phantom ITB, but it went Phantom Ghost. So note to self, I should test this and see, maybe with like Raven's Claw, see if there's a lower priority reinforcement such that after Phantom ITB would come in. Because I would have thought that ITB would have been a very high reinforcement priority, higher than Ghost, certainly. So I'm just as surprised as anybody with that. Oh, wow. Hey, Arj just raided in. How's it going? That's one of my patrons. Arj, you just, within the last week or two, just started up his own Twitch channel. Now a fellow content creator. Fantastic to have you. Welcome, welcome. How'd it go? Asake, hello, Task. Welcome. Welcome to the show. We're just finishing reviewing my defense, so Zid's already full cleared me. One drop. Only really a handful of banners bled. Otherwise, we got a little bit of banner pinch action on fleet. It's not the worst run by far, but still not a lot of room to swim through. Oh, you just walked into ads? I'm sorry, Arch. My bad. Black Hammer 28 says, hey, Tass, good to see you. Solid. Right on. 18-13. Yeah, he's put up a decent score. He got like a 17 something on me last week. Like we took a lot more tax out of him last week. Okay. So he was much cleaner today. All right, top side for Zid. Great Mothers, Morgan, Night Trooper, Marin, and DTP. Same comp as I went. He went with that 20. What did he go with? Yeah, great stats. Reactive turn meter, armor penetration, crit damage. Okay, Saw, Kyle, Krex, Luthen, Kara, an anti Riva composition, if anything, with the Kara there. If Kara actually gets to go and launch a special at you, you're going to have problems. All right. Kel, JK, Zera, Shakti, and gosh, what's her name? Ayla Sakura? Yes. Yep. Set 19 Kron. Gonna miss set 19. I enjoyed it. Finn, Zori, Resistance Bros, and Rose. The Smuggler Kron. Not big surprises. Asake, I don't really understand why people use Beck as a lead in Grand Arena. The main reason is that, as opposed to Qui-Gon Jinn, if you expect your opponent to use a Galactic Legend to fight it, Tellerin arguably has a better chance of producing banners stripped off of your team. Neither one's going to really stop a GL. But Qui-Gon, you just get to go, if you're taking a GL against Qui-Gon, you just go right after JK. You blow up JK, the fight's over. You sloppily, get your way to a max banner fight there, right? A little harder to do with Kel in general, but still, not a very strong fight, regardless. So let's see, Arj, you can't hear what I'm saying? Well, anyway, I was just asking you if you're back now, Arj, how your stream went. How did the round go? I didn't get to see the end of it because we had to get kicked off here. Okay, Aragon Bromson, I have a 2-hour drive ahead of me. Looking forward to listening in. All right, enjoy the show. Yeah, all right, so we just finished looking over his top side. Now here, bottom front. Jabba, Kersantin, Bausch, Embo, Boba with a set 20. Buffs on 3, some protection, 161% tenacity. Going for the same ploy as Aesop did with really, really high tenacity. This is going to force me to use Afro with a set 19 potency cron like I had to do last week. All right, Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Cam, and Mace. Potentially dangerous to Saw. If we ever actually get in trouble and some of our allies need to go under stealth, Mace will surely pull them out. Also, whoever ends up getting the mark, regardless of anyone being stealth, it's easy to dogpile them. Gotta be a little careful there. Yeah. Arj says, the stream was painful. Got a few drops. Shamefully dropped twice against Qui-Gon, but managed to overall win by 20 banners. A dub by any means is a dub, my friend. So that's okay. But, man, the Qui-Gon drops. I wonder what you did there. All right. Queen. All right, we covered the Queen. It's, Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, Sass, set 20 cron, reactive turn meter, 30% health, some protection, big chunk of crit chance, and 31% crit damage. Okay. Probably more dangerous to gas or to the Eternal under me. Ray, Swallow, Cal, Exile, Ezra, and Sana. So I haven't seen this composition. There isn't a ton of data on it. I think the best thing to use here is Slacker. Our banners may not be the best, but I am thinking that is by far going to be the better way to do than Leia. I don't know. I should check the data on that one. Do I have a tab on that comp exactly? I did save one. Okay, good. Setup on this is good. Accurate, yep. So Seer's gonna dust it. What happened here with Leia, man? Good cron. What happened? You timed out. Timed out. Why would you have timed out? I think I am going to hazard Leia. There's not a lot of data on the fight, like I said, but I think I can do this. I think I'd rather go for Leia than Slacker, because Slacker will probably work, but the banners are going to be poor, and I get the feeling that I'm going to appreciate maybe having Slacker for an underman opportunity. Maybe even save myself. Hey, Kevin in the chat. Yeah, Magicon says, as Dom says, don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. That's true. That is true. That is how it is out here in Grand Arena. I think you can't say I just managed to win by 2 banners. That is an incredibly tight score, considering that I did not drop and he did drop, and then I won by 2. I bled a lot, man. So, I'm telling you, the margins can be razor thin with some of these guys. All right. All right, let's see how this goes then. I think I need to play it there. So how do I really want to map this out? Handy dandy spreadsheet. Surely we're going to go with Afra against Java. Saw? I guess I can look at Indy. I'm thinking that meant to hurt Saw. Oh. This is the composition I would use. All right. Let's see how it goes. Right. One Kyle Crumb. One mission. Destroy POW. The rest will follow. I think we open with Kyle's middle. Go for the POW. Here we go. We'll save the sweep for a moment. Basic, I think. All right, now they're all buffed up. Now sweep. Burn. Burn! Trigger that Giga Stagger. Sweeps. Sweeps, bleeps, and beeps. Yeah. There's no reason to go for the Dispel. Speed up would be nice. Probably not as nice as buffing up Kyle for what will surely be turn. Yes, okay, good. Go Dispel here. Hand stun. Yeah, we're well ahead of Qui-Gon. Okay, yeah. This is the droid we're looking for. Sweet part 2? Probably. Bye-bye? Yeah. It's been real. We'll have some of that. Okay. Keep the cats cutting in up there. Let me try and see if this. Still trying to really find the right fit for where I want this chat box. Where do you guys like? Right next to the camera? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Because then you don't have to have your eye wander so far away. Something like that. Yeah, that was a big POW. That's for sure. Now, it's easy to use Kyle's AoE first. It does a lot less damage, though, and I don't think you have enough time to get around to the second usage of it, or at least in a way that's likely to matter. All right, let's write that down. That was a good one, though. I was a little nervous about how that would go. Okay. Next. So, when I did this last, I brought Darth Vader again, and I found that he really just did not make that much of a difference here. Furthermore, he got thermals, he died. If he was any dark side droid, I could have brought him back. So I don't think we're going to bring him today. HK. Shoot. Is it HK? Because we're bringing a potency cron, right? This. We'll take this. What's that look for our potency? 389. Sufficient. The answer is sufficient. Not by much, but sufficient. All right. So we're gonna go with this prawn purely for its stats. Not what I prefer. Even though, now the question is, I guess I should bring. But are you clocked right? Or are you still slow too? Yeah, you are too slow. Because oh no. Oh, nice. Okay, no, this will work. I forgot. Okay. I remodded both of you. I knew that. All right. What do I need to think about before I start? Name open. Stick to the script. Look, sir, droids. Hey, we got the Giga. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. All? Okay, that's fine. Hit him. That now. Damn it. 8. Oh shit, we should have brought 2. Opportune time for the dispel. Thank you, my G. We need to kill. I need kills to start doing worse things. Good. Almost. Stay on top. Don't you dare kill him. That's not the appointed hour for him to die. You are buffed up now. Here, we can't get an assist call here. Oreo-Weezy. We managed kills. It has to be this kill. Huh. Sweeps out. Doc, you're gonna put taunt up on yourself. Don't put a shock down. I'd prefer to hit Bausch, but get it there. And things are gonna start to get interesting now. Oh boy. Stay on target. Yeah, have to. Don't you dare. Leave Brittany alone. Woo! Go for the gold? Gotta go for it. Okay. It's tough to regret that. Fire? We won't be able to revive you if you die in this way, right? So, okay. Please don't kill us. I have more work. Yeah, man. The actually huge oversight not bringing B2. Go for the revive here. Fired. How we doing on that dispel? Not great. It's the short answer. Yeah, we're gonna get ultimate out here. So. Yeah, the B2 would have been a good move. Big error on my part. You're still DI'd. We're gonna have a problem here. Eat the summon, Jabba. That's what I need from you, old boy. Okay, not really what I needed from you. But that means we're in a cleanup territory here. There's a few ways to do it. Yeah, the B2 was a huge error, man. Could have brought him. And doing that too, just a complete oversight. I was thinking more about the potency things. So now you're freed up. Let's try and finish him. Is it possible that we might get to kill on Chrysanthemum and then time the fight out? Save this for the moment. Yeah, he's coming up quick on ultimate too, damn. Okay, that looks nice. Potentially promising. fine. This. Okay. Still not taunting, right? So... This is a call. A kill. We have intervening turn meter now. So we're going to let it time out right there. So that's a drop, man. That's danger. Danger shit here for Zib. For fighting Zib. Actually... Yeah. Yeah, we're not. No, we don't have the damage to close them out. I was thinking we could, but I don't think so. And the only reason I don't risk trying is if I do, Chrysanthemum's back, because that was our first time killing. So I can't afford it. Okay. The turn meter situation is really high. Yeah, the droid I'd love to do. I think the droid would actually do some really serious damage, but I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think I want to risk the Phantom thing. So, it is what it is. That's a drop. Kind of. Doing JML versus Malgus is dangerous. Sith Eternal is better, but more costly. Banners. What is the lowest banner solution to cleaning up a solo Jabba? This is a worthwhile question. Oh, yes. There's that one. Say, call it 8. Just interesting. But these, and we'll let it go. But banners, if you would kind. Solo Lord Vader. Okay. PKM Trio. I think that's maybe a little expensive. We could get this. Okay. Turn meter removal level 6. That's kind of smart. That makes sense. All right, we might do that then. Yeah, that's the one. About 100. All right, let's try it. Welcome back. Yeah, Mom Mothma. Yeah, I've done Imperial Troopers before. The thing is that they don't really have much in the way of banner recovery, and that Jabba is starting the fight with full turn meter. So what if he throws grenades immediately? Somebody's going to get buff immunity. If it's Dark Trooper, we've got a serious problem. Like, Mon Mothma is much more... How should I put this? Much less susceptible to whatever that next turn from Jabba is going to bring. And also, much more likely to finish the fight with full banners. Oh. How... Diggs. Show me what's up. Surely it's these. I don't mind this one. Well, Cassian does some part of this. Doesn't matter. So there's just a million different ways to get 41. So it's kind of dealer's choice type of thing. Tenacity down? I could use it. Sure, we'll take it. I don't know that this is something. All right, Rebel Kron. Okay. Turn meter removal. Armor penetration is mostly what we're about. Potency. Important. Yes. %3 health and protection recovery level 3 is actually pretty dope. If you think about it. Better than bulk for this purpose. We'll take that. We don't have a tenacity downsword here, though, do we? How are we going to get Cassie's stuff to stick? Who in here does? PLS with who? Not a rebel fighter. What are you up to, sweetness? Do this. Turns in a row. It's expectation. Okay. Now start doing things. Hey, my man. Feel reluctant to auto it. Probably something I could auto. My Mothma gets another turn. We perfect. 41. Okay, we got what we paid for. Rapidy breath. That's right, Snarkle. Alright, so we cleaned up our one error there. So honestly, big goof on my part. 41. Yeah. Drop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I couldn't bring B2 because B2 was on defense with GG. I did commit to that. All right. So, all right. I don't feel bad because I was sitting there thinking, did I just overlook B2 and not bring him? So, no, I had him on defense. Who on defense was... Good to know, man. Good to know. Let's think about this. If I had used HK, well, HK would have just contributed to IG probably landing all of his stuff. But that wouldn't have gotten us around Kersan. So yeah, I mean, we did what we had to do. Mothma. Mothma. Ow. Cassie. All right, Leia here. There's our big one. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking a couple DMs there. Let's catch up here. Luminous says, lost my GAC because of gas corrects losing versus Queen. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Rick Frack says, Marin is 6 for 6 for me, just saying. Hey, yeah, I mean, if you're not committing her to that Great Mothers team on defense, that's still likely a good move. See. Hope this doesn't go awry. A lot of turn meter. That's it. But it's when they gain turn, right? Whenever she gains turn. All right. See if we can catch this curveball. Housewife cracks at the perfect time. Sorry to hear that, man. Makes sense, though. Little stun here. Stun. Here. Danger. Fast turn, fast turn. Telling you, man. Good. Gonna do something. You gotta go for the brat here, right? Danger. Stun. Good. It's gonna be important. And now he's healed, and shit gets real. Damn. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah. Let's think about this. Set 19, not set 20. Yeah. All allies gain 100% max health. That's it. Max protection. Yeah, I mean, just the sheer stats is what enabled this against Leia, so nice. This is cleverly done. This might have us here. We might be cooked. It's best to just try and stun him. I admit, we're flying to the danger zone. Level out. Stun again. Now we pray for the coming of the end. No one is close to death, so yeah, this is going to be a withdrawal. We'll end up using Slacker here, but this surely costs us the round, I think. Still, we'll do our best. Oh, I like it. It's good concentration. I mean, there's no way we're gonna hit a one. Nice that we triggered that. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, we'll just withdraw here. Alright, so potentially GG, preemptively GG to Zid, I think. First order wise, though, is there a Kron? Only one attempt done. You went with high armor penetration. Okay, buffs up, and it took you 2 minutes. So you want the buffs, eh? Turn meter probably doesn't make a lot of sense for a couple of reasons. That checks out. Ox. Did he actually? Yeah, he took red. Then. Armor penetration without turn meter. Good for that. This one's okay. They have really huge. This is the buff sub. Probably the best time. Yeah, the 100% max health was great. We've been really successful this season with Drogon just wrapping out the Exile Ezra. At 100% extra health, he still only just barely survived. So we've been hilariously overkilling Exile Ezra's this season. Still, clever usage of the Sana. I like that. So with the Leia loss, was that RNG or did Zid do something to make Leia not as likely to win? Yeah, it's exactly what we were just talking about. It's the Sana thing. It's just, more dangerous in general, I suppose, to give the entire ally team 100% max health, an extra 100, on top of the, 30% max health from Cal Unique, Ray's lead, it goes on. So generally more dangerous, but I think specifically very dangerous for Leia, who really depends on Drogon popping Exile Ezra the way we have been. Well, so far, whatever I vote will always go the other way. Yeah, that's true. The prediction phase is already over. We should pay that out. It is 2 or more today. So likely L, that brings us to what? 8-1 so far? It's still a pretty... No, 7-1. 7-1. Yeah. We'll still have to see what happens for the third round. We'll find out. Oh, does that mean... That means I might face up. I don't know. We'll find out who's in there. Team Zid? Yeah, Dagger. Yeah, you win today. We'll start this fight up just as soon as we're back from ads. Waiting on that. It is an anti-Leia composition. I think it is more punishing for Leia. I think it's punishing for everybody, but I think it's more punishing for Leia. Yeah. All right, Admiral Whalehard, that's Zid here in the chat. Good to see you, Zid. He does say it is an anti-Leia comp. You're right to assume that I would use Leia there. And going into this fight, I was saying that Slacker is probably the best way to go. But conceptually, I could see why Leia would still work. And mechanically, we were all there. It's just at the moment of destruction, when we needed the one-shot, we didn't get it. So that was your intent, and that is significantly more punishing to Leia than I think it would be to Slacker. If this bombs out, we got a serious problem. We'll find out. But nice compositions in. And again, preemptively, I think you got this. So, GG. But we'll see what else we can learn this round. Apply it in final. All right, are we back? Maybe. Oh, ads just started. There it is. All right, yeah. This fight can be over in a heartbeat. So we'll try... If this fails, I'm going to take on upper versions of it. I think I might try JML versus that Malgus then. Because we know Sith Eternal will go. We know Sith Eternal will work. It'll just be for poor banners. So that's not really a proof of anything. Gas would work, poor banners. Something like that. It looks like Seer Malicos manhandles that, right? That's something I saw thinking about this composition. So Seer, Malicos, Starkiller, Cal 62. So you'd be taking a good bit of steam. Yeah, the Leia I can absolutely see working, but you gotta be real careful with with Maul 59. Fulcrum 59. It's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. Alright, ads should be done. We should be back. Let's see what happens. Who is it that should be stunned? Probably you. Because you're going to blind first. which is not going to be a big deal. Getting her gone might be helpful. Getting inspired her. Let's do that for now. Okay. I target. I can't get any type of assist call onto Exile Ezra, so I may as well hit anyone. Good. Alright, you're still stunned, so this is a swipe. Drains Mastery. Will help with our issues. I don't know. Help with our Mastery. Okay, so no reason to reset you if you're about to pop off. Actually, I could swap and stun Ben. He did get 2 blinds, so this is about to be a serious AoE out of him. I think it might be prudent to swap here. We could, yeah, so if we go for the, I gotta chill. Then come back around in a timely fashion. You do the for the AoEs. Oh, we wait. Think about it. Top now, we're wasting our big hit. We could swipe here and just drain Mastery off the Kyle. Get those remaining stacks of Inspire off Cal. This is happening. Right? We just chill. Chill. We're still gonna come out ahead. Pray again. Jeez, that's severe, man. Buff immunity on him? Yeah. 6. Think with the boom boom. Okay. 2 there. Right. Oh. Not really good. Still waiting for that turn. Alright. Tough to tell. Tough to tell which would have been the right one. Still ignore taunts. So you're not low enough. Gotta go for the triple swipe. Try and chain it, man. There ain't nothing else to it. Buddy. Okay. Oh. Oh god, it hurts so bad. Yeah, we're definitely screwed, by the way. Yeah, got away from us. So... I mean, in retrospect, taking the earlier ultimate. But I don't think that was easily known at the time. Where's the... Okay. When you just TMR'd me. Ah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice composition. Oh, well, we're gonna have to take that, right? So at least it's that. Alright, we'll submit this. There's a path through that now. Nice. That is dangerous. Yeah. I wonder if gas can handle that now. That might be fun. Arm penetration, protection. This is... Kid grab the TV remote and unfollowed systems. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. All good. All right, so yeah, that was dangerous. What do you guys think? I think maybe the only other different decision to make would be the choice to hold off on Slacker's crystal. Maybe could have killed more sides, but I think that was a rough way to go regardless. They're going to get a ton of buffs off this. That's good for us, right? Yeah. We'd have to get rid of that. I don't want to gain turn meter right now, right? Yeah, I think we're trying to save it regardless. Nobody's critting nothing. Can't nobody see the wizard, not no way, not no how. Okay. So what of it then? Alright, bad stuff ahoy. Okay, I'm sure this will be fine. That's good. Now, it could be better. Could be gooder. Okay. You're not low enough to really die to anything. Go to erupt. Better. Okay, we're holding up pretty well, all things considered. I don't know. I can go for it. Fling blow on you? Ooh, this could potentially be damaging. Okay, we'll take it. It is something. Deal. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice to save for you when you're positioned? We'll wait. We'll wait. Fresh out, just 10. Okay, now things get... Their turn meter's relatively low. We might actually have... Mostly... Oh, okay. Turn meter. Gonna AoE though, yeah? We're gonna do the other stuff. We're gonna shield, right? I need you to go down. We're running out of time for the fight. Important, significant. Right? You there. Back. Back. Minute and a half. Okay. I'll get you yet. Gotta move. That's important. 1 and 2. That's all good. And sit. Danger. Danger, danger. Ranger, danger. Almost there. Off. Waiting for Ben. Waiting for Ben. Ben reveals himself. No comebacksies? Okay, chill. Chill. 30 seconds. Chill. Not quite low enough. Point. God's sakes, lady, go. Kill him. All right. Tune in to Tassinix Gaming next episode, where you can learn how to use 2 GLs and a top-level non-GL team to kill 1 GL. All right, we made it through. That was the point. So, good lessons, though. So, that was really clever. I like that work. Did smart stuff. Well played. Leia plus Slacker produced 0 plus 1 kill. And then Gas carried the day. Whatever that score was. 24? Yeah, 24, something like that. Total of 25. Okay. Now, let's see. Malgus. I did say that JML works. It's really high band, right? They don't have tank revives you can play around. None of before. Yeah. Red was useless there. Red was useless. Oh, in the Slacker attempt. He might not have been, though. I don't know that I hold that against him. If there was definitely a turn where I could have used the Dispel, there wasn't anything really worth dispelling. Sometimes that matters. The alternative would have been, what, Fu? I definitely wouldn't have wanted Phasma. I don't think. All right, JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, Oda, JKL. Kind of risky. If it gets out of hand, we might wish we had Jolie. But then very little chance of getting a 65 without our man here. So we'll roll it like this. Yeah, Fu. Yeah, you would have taken Fu. I think that's a fair choice. Not mad. Stone HDR just a little bit. I guess it is what it is. So, yeah, so we could do this, and we're just coin. Probably. Almost. Jeez, that's a thick one. Not usually using efflux, but we're here on time now. So this might. We could choose to chop down health here. It's not the worst idea. Get rid of you. Listed onto. Big call? Maybe. Rather do this right now. We also want to get back around. Ooh, jeez. I may have wildly underestimated what to be done here for this. That's not going to call you. No calls to this. I think we do want to. Do we want to just squander it? Or we just take our 60? Alright, it gave us the extra little shaving. 65. Okay. Not bad. Alright, what do we got to deal with? Okay, we can work through. Does Bane work against this Toka comp? Curious. A good time for science. Should make use of it. Which way did he go? He went with the 36. Turn meter. Okay. Hmm. All right. Oh, okay. Bane people are doing. All right, so there's Bane, as I expected. Okay. We could definitely JMK the Slacker. We'd have a way through. Okay, there. Seer, Malicos. All from and crew. Voice. And yeah. Yang. Team. Okay. For Seer, what would we do? Dangerous. With the terminal. Sure. Okay. Was it? Oh. Turn meter? Yeah. Turn meter is a good choice. I was thinking Gungans might work. That's interesting. I might like to try that. Okay. So that means that if that were to work, then yeah. Bane Bass, I guess. Blacker can be. Something like that. Might be easier the other way, actually. If you think about it, Bane has been great for Slacker so far, he said confidently. I think we'll do it the way we have it mapped out right now. All right, top side. How are we going to manage that? Okay. And DTP. What did I have saved for this? I think Riva, right? Do I have a notepad on me? Great Mothers. I did write down that I was going to do that. What did I say I was going to do for Saw then? Saw Kyle Krex, Luthen, and Kara. Okay. Ellerin, I think we can DTMG. I guess I'll Malgus Underband the Finn Zori, so Malgus RB it. That's it. Keller and JK's, DT&T, out 19. Yeah. Saw is who? Saw and Great Mother. So I think... I do have Star Killer. I guess I don't regret having Star Killer. Sith Eternal. Sith Eternal is not a... How to make use... Interesting. Science-wise, is Malgus an interesting fight on Saw? Not a pre-con. Man, it feels like it was like one AoE out, right? CLS versus Saw. I don't know how many people are trying that. I might give that a quick go. And we don't have Rex, do we? Risky. Risky to try. But it's not as bulky as the Set 19, so that's one of the problems here. When you're using CLS, you're trying to kill everybody. So I think we might have some. Did I run Leia Droids versus Rey? I ran, just Leia, Drogon, R2, Jyn, Rad. That's what I did. But if you missed that, that was an interesting one. Rebels, armor penetration, really best. All right. It also happens to be our C3PO Kron, so not for nothing. Gotta keep him from the line. How is it that we gotta plug Saw, right? So if we're plugging Saw, a lot needs to... Yeah, so Krex is just gonna get out his third and then we're locked down, right? So if we do this, we're in a world of shit. I think we... I think that the Krex in here makes it forbidding, this idea. Have I not done this in the past? Feels like something I did a couple seasons ago. I guess tenacity would be the best thing. Light side, tenacity. I could live with this. What's the closest light side? 20% tenacity? Okay. Oh, this is the cron for JMK, though. How is JMK being applied? I don't think I even assigned him. Do I even need to be thinking about this? Yeah, JMK is assigned to Slacker. Let's try it like this then. See if lots of tenacity is helpful. So here's the thing. It's going to be way better if I bring a book. We'll have to run it. All right, we're back from ads. I'm going to try BKM here versus Saw. Got bulk. The best of times. No BKM to interrupt. Okay, so yeah, 427 at the start of our first turn. No cooldowns, 2 people dead. Alright, so the idea of going durable was not a real idea. I want to see what else. Starkiller, right? I think Starkiller still works. You'd need a dark side 25% turn meter. This is a tough team, so I'd like to see it. Big old bent. I mean, Mace would be ideal here, but oh, that's kind of. Yeah, no, I can't do it the other way, though, so it doesn't matter. All right, armor penetration, dark side. This will do. Hey, Luke Pharma? That's my guess. All right, what are we doing here? Hoping to AoE people in a non-existent. Appreciate the follow, Luke. Welcome to the show. So far, so great. Yeah, this is not good. It is possible we might get a turn, though, before the end of time. That was a wild. So it's the TMR from Kara is doing a lot of work for them. Tenacity down from Krex with Kara's turn meter baked in as more or less of a guarantee. I like it. Dangerous. Oh, resurrect. Yeah, I know that this was a risk, but I wanted to see. So it's good to see that these are... I remember doing this last season. This won't be good to do next time. As far as reactivity to turn meter goes, DTMG this, but I think it's bad. They're just gonna smack you, and then of course Kara's gonna lock you down. Not even feasible here. I guess we have to do something that's real now. Try and get through. That mean I need lesson or others. Okay. Well, we'll do DTMG here. That's pretty much a sign. Better one. I don't think we need. Turn meter important? Not really, no. So I'll take the buffs up level 3. Hey, Bazinga, welcome back. Yeah, we're just trying to see if there is any science out there. We've already lost the match. It's unfortunate. It's like that. Have all these buffs. Could rip their turn meter. Probably wise. Seem unwise. Up. Okay. Who next? Shock T's about to dispel. Yep. So we would have wasted Death Mark there had I tried. This call? Oh. Right. Almost there. Alright, 65. EMG went to script. Alright, so what did we try first? I know we did EP Star Killer and that didn't work. What's that? I forget now. What was that, guys? I forgot the other team that we tried first, but neither of them worked. That's the important part. And I don't know. To do Malgus on Great Mothers and then just to there. So what do I do for you then? What do we actually pony? Whole bunch of turn meter. Item might work. Right? Take the Snowcron, see what happens. It's a debuff, it'll help us in the later end, right? Yeah, let's run this. I've been making use of this team much. Stark good. Probably the best set to run. Have it. Oh, it was BKM, thanks. Yeah, that was good. How many drops did Zid have until Fleet? He had just the one on my Bam, Sana, Zalbar, Maul, Lord Vader team. High 13, like 1370 something. Okay, so far so good. Tenacity then? Now you do some type of irresistible blind? No? There's our blind. We could dispel off of this. Possible now. Go for it. Hey, there it is. Okay. 63. Alright, good to know. How long does it take to make a Bad Batch team on Gear 12, free to play? I couldn't say. I couldn't be the one to tell you the answer to that one, friend. I did not do that. I wouldn't want to tell you. Gear 12, free to play. I mean, you figure it takes 3 months. How long does it take for them to become available? 6 weeks? 4 weeks? How long does it take for them to become farmable? And then after that, 3 months, right? That's usually what the grind time is, about 3 months. Hey, Tiny Bubbles, good to see you. Welcome. We're sweating our way through this defense. Zid has already won, so this breaks our win streak. Congratulations to Zid, but we are still going to make the good faith attempt to clear. Gotta bring the full team. I think Potter. Tank Revive doesn't mean anything when you're up against Doom, so it would be strictly better if I had Turn Meter here. But nevertheless, we have health, so we're going to make do with health. Away we go. So yeah, I survived chatting with the Huts. I did. Now, I know we have ads running, but I feel like you all know this fight. This is fine. I'm usually cutting through anyway. Hey, Kunkstar, resubscribed for 48 months. My man, 4 years here. Thank you so much. Incredible stuff. Guess we'll figure here. Keep chopping. Can't gain buffs, so I don't have to hit you. So I won't. Lightning. Lightning there. Lightning everywhere. Dispel. Okay. Better that I just... It might be. Put the shock down on her. Come on, finish the job. They're taking a bunch of turns, man. This isn't really... see, there's the big heal. That's our first drain off Malgus. Cool. They are full. Definitely do this again. Keep the fear out. Get the music. That is rough. That is rough. Potency is significant. Some. Wow, we done it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hitting the tip. Malgus himself is in danger. Max health reductions is not getting it done. Back up to full. Alright, there's another dunk. Called really not as such. Come up for dunk again. Another product. Beast, foresight again. Like it. Wow, that's so solid, man. Yeah, I mean, his max health keeps going down, so the odds of us getting this Morgan down keep fading. Huh. Y'all can't land shit. That is rough. Alright, so we withdraw from here. Yeah, lots of restoration here, man. Max health reduction doesn't do a ton. It's interesting to think about. If I had the turn meter level 3 and I also took SAS, I think SAS might have been a big deal here. They really are just able to go around it. Well, we had our chance early on. Kill Morgan. All right. Ooh, this might be really tough. The Eternal probably need. Against these down here. All right, let's knock these ones out. Let's put the music back up real quick. And actually, I haven't taken a break this whole time, and I did kind of roll right into this, straight from the Huts Hangout podcast. So let me put us on break for just a couple minutes, get a fresh drink, And yeah, keep on pushing through this wall. See you guys in just a minute. Appreciate you. All right, we're back. Oh, where did the music go? Oh, says it restarted and just ended the playlist. Fun. Okay. Bane for this. I could see why somebody might take Darth Vader. I'll do it. I saw that on .gg, so maybe there's something to it. Let's see here. Hey, Tailho7. Hello from Costa Rica. You're the best ranking. Said that. You're the best ranking. Said that. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you for tuning in. Love, man. Fans from all over the place. Really appreciate that, guys. You redeemed a hydrate. There's fresh coffee brewing. I don't have anything yet. Alcohol will come in the later portion of the day. Trust me. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, you have your 8 million fighting at 12 million tiny bubbles. That is traumatic. Good luck with that. I'll be sure to take that drink in your honor soon, Megatron. I'll let you know. You're having a whiskey with Coke. Hold the cat fur. Yeah. Okay. It's still not too late for you. It's not indecent. Armor penetration, dark side. Maybe not all that then. Health? Might be the other way to go. Health defense? Not really what I want. Health armor penetration is dope. We don't really have health otherwise on this. I think the armor penetration is a good call. We stack health. Yeah. This is fine. Are we going to use that other crown, though? Maybe? Where? Maybe with Sith Eternal somewhere. That will be likely part of the recipe. All right, let's run this. How many hats would you say I own? Probably 8 or so, something like that. Okay, so you are gonna do all that. That is the thing. Okay, fine. Do crush, boss, basic. Oh, nice. Okay, and now it's just you and me and the Dark Lords and a tank tech. See what we got here. You're gonna reduce your offense. Nothing. Right? Alright. Put it on auto, see what happens. See what cleans it. Yeah, Stryker owns a lot of hats. Now, there's a man who has a serious hat game. A lot of Star Wars hats, too. My kind of guy. See how this all turns out. I believe in you, Bane. I want you to know that. I think you can do this. We're getting bigger. Time's on our side. You're keeping mum on this? Yeah, because it's outside of the approved budget, I think, maybe. Pray to the Sith Lords, this works. I have reasonable confidence. Yeah, we're getting something. We got nearly 3 minutes to do that when we're ramping like this. We're gonna get where we're trying to go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good. 65 indeed. Alright, Megatron. Is that sip of coffee? Oh yeah. Nectar of the gods. Alright. Gungan's here, yeah? It is what we said. Although, it might be smarter to just slop this one through with Sith Eternal, yeah? We don't have Watts, so this is really wild and dangerous. Yeah, and the idea is just to clear. Would be better to science, but... Alright, highest health and defense, yeah. Give us the best odds possible. I wonder if I don't drop, like, Maul, because Sass might even be useful. Do I have... Yeah, sure, we used with Iden. A good effect, so I guess I'm not mad about that. Alright, we'll just take the other. Roll it. Do we get some more hats? Alright. You want to go after Malicos regardless. It's unfortunate that what's-her-name's going to be unhinged, but sometimes it'd be like that. And because one of the characters that we lock is Crew, he's not quick about taking turns. Yikes. Okay. Okay. My favorite part is how nobody has the seat. think it's important to realize that I'm not bitter about it, and that I'm infected. It's not important. Okay. Take the transform, God knows. Would it be cool? Do it. God. That next turn, please. Thank you. Okay, link up the sides. Pray. Make with the plan. Sith, turn meter up. Go, 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 go. Okay, 1 and 2. Hey, sweetness. Up. You're happy? What are you doing? On you? Oh. Not today, Satan. We wish you well, friend. 3, 4, 5. Shocks for everybody. Man, friend, you've been good to us, all you allied Sith. You're all right. My book. Tough to deal with here late game ourselves. Auto and pray. All right, old man made it. Tough old codger. Okay. 53 still works, so we'll mark it down as a dub. That means we save Gungans, which I think will be helpful. Bane Darth Vader was 65. The set all Phidias Sass 53. Not a priceless work of art, but again, fun now. It's just trying to see if we here. All right, JMK here. Bonus turn crun. There it is. Good to go. All right, we got ads. Got ads. Take this out. Yeah, Slacker can easily just chain stun Ahsoka. This is disadvantageous for JMK when you don't have GK. So we'll see. See how it goes. Faster than me, right? So he's gonna stun and then I'm gonna third and I'll have foresight into the swipe, so I should be okay. That's the idea. All right, we're back from ads. Let's roll it. Meets expectations. Dispel off who? I don't know the matters. Yes. Okay, that part's nice. Now we have an issue though. All of that. We do still have foresight. We do have shock. I guess we'll take the ultimate charge that comes from it. Can't really kill anybody right? Wipes into that. Not a lot of ultimate charge his way. Big hit is fine. That taunt's pretty sticky, so I'm not worried about that. Almost. Oh, you guys really like to short you boy, huh? Call to assist? Man, you guys are really screwing me on this last little bit of damage, yeah? Really screwing me. Alright, that's one. None of you get to move right now. Save the heal for a little later. Might be. He said moments before all this took off. Fine, I'm fine. Fine. We're all fine. How are you? Yes, this is a kill. You're gonna pop ultimate. You can be targeted. I'll kill you. For my next trick, I shall kill you. Okay, ideally we would be smiting here. We can't get this spell. So who to hit? Probably you. We're gonna try and execute Prey, right? Time between now and the end. Fine. Little vexing, but we made it. Still can't dispel Slacker's buffs. Would love to, but not on offer. Void. Okay. You're already buffed up like this. Buff her then. Lots and lots of damage ramping now for Ahsoka. Cat, rather. Oh, yeah. Alright, 65. So it looks like the GK really didn't matter too much there. I don't like that. Good to know. Okay. Thank you guys for reminding me that it was BKM that we tried first against Saw. And it was horrible. I mean, honestly, I deserved that because no amount of tenacity is going to save you from the tenacity down from Krex, plus the AoE TMR from Kara. That was never going to work. Oh, you should. So what is it? We had to back out. Right? So we said... Here. One was with. Well, these are our last two teams to attempt these, so it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good Reva and a good Gungan. Let's find out. No attempts with Gungans. All right. And then what about Great Mothers then? It's turn meter you guys are running. Yeah, turn meter and high armor penetration. That's a good setup. Reva, of course, but no represent. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. The way that the luck's been breaking down, I think I'm gonna attempt to Gungans here. Armor penetration turn meter. I've enjoyed these historically. Sith Empire versus the Great Mother's already been used, Kim, and we got stalled out, which I expected we might, but that's kind of the way I felt like I needed to do it anyhow. So you're tuning in to basically the last couple of teams I've got. Zid's already handily won this round, so it's really just about seeing what we can pull off now. Put you out. I need nasty. Mark. So I guess Kyle's our biggest feature. I'm gonna guess that that's the right move. Put it down on her. Put it down. Dispel. Go. Okay. Not all bad. Turn meter trade. What now? Q and then AoE? Double AoE time? 1. We use him de Boomba. Ooh, that's unfortunate. But I do want to kill you, vicious. On my next trick, I shall kill you. Okay. Far so good. Okay, come on now. Don't go taking all the turns. Love this from a banner point. Fantastic stuff, guys. We need some more chaos factor. Come on. This isn't really the chaos factor I wanted. Basic to you? Almost. Yes, shake this. Alright. Helpful. Helpful to the cause. Go after you. You can't be revived if we kill you, yeah? Mm-hmm. Works. Third out. Proceed to target. All you. Bam. Come on. Beat me now. Pete, don't fail me now. I think we got it. Gungans has just been a beast on... Oh, wow. So we're actually at some risk here, though, aren't we? Of, the shield generator. More damage, please. Oh, look at that. Die. You guys are killing me. Okay, that's partially good. Partially good. Shields up. Take it. Okay. We tried a couple experiments. Some more ill-advised than others. But good to know that Gungans is a clean 65 here. What is that? 0 plus 0 plus 35. Right. One. Zori. Oh, that was Iden. Okay, Iden, range, Snow. Snow was important for actually getting to stick to Zori. Dark. Ooh. Sure. We took Shore. And that was a 65, I want to say, or 63? 63, something like that. Might have been. All right, Great Mothers. Let's go ahead and do Visitorious. This counter is about boom. Ink Revival. Plus voice. Dark Side turn meter. We've already used our Dark Side set 19. This may are better options. Reactive turn meter Dark Side's also really nice. This might be the way to go. Because I sometimes feel that we suffer in the mid game. So we'll see. Oh, you're alright, Kim. Glad you're tuning in. Alright, let's see how this goes. Should be good. Said confidently moments before its destruction. Gotta do this. Ow. Ow. Now open. Almost. You will die soon enough. We put this shield up so that we stop a whole bunch of damage onto the... No. Get the follow-up on that. Okay. You're supposed to be dead. Thank you. Your cooperation is appreciated in this time of trial. I could only stun you. The eye might be helpful. We did lose foresight, so DI could be good. Sure, we'll take the big armor shred. This can't be bad. We might have some troubles, but we'll make it. Yeah, this can't be... Dear God. I don't know. Use this, though. Follow. Nice. We just managed to avoid that AoE with all of our foresights, right? Now we have to take that on the chin, but I think that's a better bet for us. Okay. Now you're just some guy, yeah? All right. 45. Great mothers. Algus failed. And then 3S, GI, 7S, E, AP. I loved. I learned a lot today. Okay. Not happy to lose, of course, but happy to learn. Okay, 0 plus 45. We are through. We're 1293, so, you know, like 80-something banners less than Zid. So, again, handy. After the first couple drops, you can expect more, you know, that type of thing. All right, let's see how Fleet goes today. So, I want to say... that Executrix supposedly works even better versus this. I've heard that. Put it to the test. Take a third ship just in case. Just in case. Iron Thatcher, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great day. It has been a great day. Hey, Jimbo, good to see you in the chat. Yeah, we're not going to win today's match, but it is a good day. Things are going all right. Appreciate you asking. This. Kill our tie. Our tie lives like a G, which would normally be kind of interesting, but unfortunate. Don't bother with the AoE, I think. You guys finish off the tie, then? Okay. You don't have to hit him. Some might even say it's better to hit him. Okay. We could strip buffs here, but to what end? It might be better just to preserve this ship. Oh, we wait. Bide our time. You're gonna call him. I don't think I want to just burn the dispel like that. Still, right here. Wow, we're 1,000 years away from this turn, yeah? Call you out. You can potentially dispel, so we'll stun you. Want to get back on the front. Houndstooth comes out. True. Reach on the side that's dead, so now if Scythe doesn't somehow die, we get the call through. Don't get it. Yeah. Dispel? Yeah, you weren't target locked, so that wasn't going to remove your existing buffs. Probably AoE. Yeah, we got unfortunate with the mass assist not actually killing. So I'm hearing that, you know, it's supposedly even easier for this against triple attacker. Just, I don't know. Zid, you're pretty practiced with this fight. You're still here. Was there something different to be done about this, or did we just get hoed out? Alright. Do I want to keep this? I think we killed no one, so no, just withdraw. Man, yeah, it's not good that TIE Fighter survives. Yeah, we don't want him to. We want him to go. We need the room. Okay. Negotiator can work there. You've got Leviathan, if all else fails. Negotiator will take it. Negotiator. I guess we could practice Radis versus this. This is not something. We need the second ship? Probably not, but what the hell. No idea what I'm doing. I've done this fight before. Mashing buttons. Save that. No reason to mass this. Basic. Oh, so now you're not haunting. Match, that's fine. Have to hit you. Okay, worked out today. Would have been a 74 had we left the other ship. Good to know. That's a dub. So that means what? We attempt endurance here. Anakin doesn't start on the front. Say it's like this. Then it's 1, 2, 3, and Evanhawk, right? Bring out Anakin later in the fight. See how it goes. Remember, call them out or you lose banners. Yeah. I hear you. Definitely would have lost banners. I mean, it's not the determinant for today, but I take your point. Hit you? Why? We'll just accelerate your... Yeah, true, but the defense down isn't going to apply regardless, so if I had to turn meter to somebody, it might as well be to the guy that's about to go anyway. That's a guess. Put this up, I know that. Then we take our lumps. Assassins. See you, buddy. Okay. We do have Valor. We could do the AoE. But you're not going to land ability block, right? Enemies can't resist if they have target lock. Which is big. Yes. If I hit you, this should be a pretty large hit. Likely the best we'll get. Gotta be cargo ship here, right? Good. Not the best. Hit the AoE. Heal. 30% health and protection. You won't survive double tap. Let's go for the AoE. I think we need to set up Anakin better as best as. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, buddy. Anakin, right? And then AoEs that hit not our main target. Okay. Okay. Is this workable somehow? What do we do? We're still a bunch of turns off. Anything meaningful? AoE? Recovering 50% health. Let's assume that that's the right one. All guesswork. Okay, well, we killed a ship, so we'll take it. And it was the mass assist. How do we want to do it? Final either, I guess. Fine. And then we'll just do... So we'll pretend like we didn't have Leviathan, basically. Just the thing. Who's our Dispel gonna be? I mean, I guess Cassian would be nice. Pick Cassian. You hope they fix it before 3 vs 3? Yeah, that banner bug, here's hoping, man. They said they were going to look into it starting this last Monday, right? And, yeah. How that went. You could do this anytime. Just gonna go ahead. Fantastic. Love all the double taps here. Just wouldn't change it. Appreciate it. So you're just party. Kill? Why? Those. Basic? No, I don't think so. Go for this. One. Can't really hit hard there. Ouch. Save the Dispel because Boba's coming. Push turn meter out to the sides. Fall. No hunting. Let's just call him again. Got the Dispel on tap, but we are ability block. Still just hit this, which is the better choice. Yeah. Stay on target. This spell might be opportune. Yeah, take it. Okay. Yeah, I thought they were going to heal the Houndstooth. That would have been probably tougher. Hit that. Finish you. Alright, we managed. Oh, that's right. We need to call out the reinforcement to get credit, so we'll do that. Alright. Yeah, the turn meter wasn't high enough. Mute you? Still just basic. No need, just basic. Get your shield up. We saved the cleanse, right? Oh, please don't kill him. Ooh, that sucks. Wow. We would have been able to cleanse with Cassie in there, too. Alright, let's finish this up. It'll only fall. Alright, got it. Smooth, buttery smooth, right? Alright, and then we'll see how fast Leviathan playing into Empire can be. I just... Right. Would have done Hunted on Houndstooth, IML. Who was it that I hunted back? I forget. I think, I don't know. Hunting Houndstooth is usually the right choice, though. I think I was trying to hunt somebody that I was trying to knock out right after that and give them the hunted kill bonus, you know? We trigger more AoEs than necessary. This is a necessary. This is... Bye. Yeah, we went after Xanadu. I don't regret that. I don't regret going after Xanadu, man. Tough to say I would. 73, and it's clear. So, we managed a 1685. Let me tell you something. We tried some things rough. Tried some things that I wouldn't normally try them just for lesson's sake. But the determinant here for actually losing this fight all took place bottom front. Before I say that, though, here, on defense, I did cover how Zid cleared my full board at the start of the VOD, so go on back and take a look if you missed that. Alright, on to this. So, against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Embo, and Boba, we took Afra BT1, 000, IPD, and IG-88. We took the Set 19 Potency Cron that allowed us to land all of our doubts. Things looked good at the beginning. The problem came when Chrysanthemum was eventually able to recover Taunt. We got the first Taunt off very nicely with IPD, but then, yeah, we needed that second use of that ability to come around much, much, much sooner. B2 is the normal answer for this, and the reason I didn't have B2 is I set a full GG team down with the new Set 21 Datacron, and that pulled a few banners off them, but it didn't get a hold. So B2 would have been really nice to have here. I think we would have been a one-shot on that. Clean that up with Mon Mothma, Cassian, Hoth Rebel Scout, Pow, and Wedge for 44, total of 45. Against Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Mace, and Cam, Saw, 65 banners. That was beautiful. Ripped. Against Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, and Sass. Yeah, I didn't write it down, but we were successful with JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, JKL, Hoda. 65. That one was a nice one. All right. Now, where things were interesting here, this is the premier fight of this match, is this Ray team. Let me kill my camera so it's way clear. So it was Ray, Swolo, Cal, Exile Ezra, and Sana with Sonacron. I looked into the data on this. There was only a couple fights done by Leia, like literally 50% win rate. And then somebody did slacker it once, just once, for 62 banners. I was thinking that, Leia still might work. The biggest threat here is the plus 100% max health and protection handed out by the Sonacron's level 9. So that made Exile Ezra insanely huge. And in fact, when it came time to drop the hammer with Drogon's basic, we took him into the red, into the deep red. But a one-shot it was not. So that's just about doom for you, because he's able to stabilize, fill back up, backup plan, all of it. It gets out of hand quickly. And that's exactly what happened. So we withdrew from that and went back in with Slacker. Managed really only to kill Exile Ezra. Now, a couple of you pointed out that Red Trooper I brought in there really didn't seem to add much. So I might have gotten more value had I just gone in with Fu. Had the double swipe, something like that. I don't think that's a bad point. Certainly Slacker looked like it was going to be... I feel like if I played it better, I think Slacker could have been a one. But there's nothing I could have done differently about that Leia matchup. We just didn't have the damage to get through. So anyway, on our Slacker attempt, we did kill Exile Ezra only. That's good enough. Went back in with gas. Had to be a little careful, but it wasn't too terrible. And finally cleaned it up. So 0 plus 1 plus 34, something like that. Has to be less than that. We didn't have full banners. What was that? 25 total. Yeah, that was rough. Okay. So we lost just off those 2 drops, because at the start I was telling you Zid had 1 drop on bottom front, and then bled a few banners besides, but not such that I could afford to drop twice. So that's where we lost the match. In the back here, against Slacker, we did JMK. Cleared it out. 65. Against Seer, Malicos, Maul, Fulcrum, and Crew. What did we do? I think we went in with C, right? We went in with C, and I'd already burned up armor up top. We'll talk about that in a second. So we went in with C, Set, Maul, Sidious, and Sass. 53 banners. It was terrible, but it got done. And then against Ahsoka Tano, General Syndulla, Huyang, Padawan Sabine, and Watt. So the so-called, anti-BKM composition. Went in with Bane. 65 banners. Bane DV. Got the job done. All right. Top side. So we wanted to try out a couple things. Binzori, I was pleased to see that Iden worked like a charm. The Shorecron from set 19 provided the unavoidable debuff that allowed us to focus and finish Zori. So going into the next season, we won't have that. I'll have to keep that in mind. This was like, enjoy it while you can. You get 1 final round after today out of that Snowtrooper Cron. All right. Anyway, that was 63, I want to say. Against Kelleran, JKA, Zerus, Shakti, and Ayla Sakura. DTMG, Gideon, Scout, Enoch, and Death. 65 banners. Against Saw, I wanted to try some stuff, and this was kind of just a dumb idea. I remember in the past BKM being able to work against Saw. Probably not against the combination of Krex and Kara, because you have Tenacity down and then AoE turn meter removal. So, bad times. BKM did not work. We withdrew off that one. Went back in with EP Starkiller using a really good high armor penetration, set 19, 25% turn meter. We, again, were somehow just nowhere near fast enough. I would have thought that Starkiller would have easily been able to get it done for us, but no, not today. We managed to kill exactly no one on that as well. So 2 withdraws. And then I kind of thought about it. I stewed about it for a minute. It looks like Gungans would have worked against that Seer Malicos for 65, but I don't think Sith Eternal would have worked here against Saw like it did against Seer, even though the banners were terrible. Gungans were the rotation that we made to make sure that we got through Saw. 35 banners, so it would have been a 65. Really nice fight. Against the Great Mothers, Morgan, Night Trooper, Marin, and DTP. Malgus DR BSF Malik Sith Marauder was something that I knew was kind of poor going in, but I wanted to do it there because I didn't think that Malgus was probably going to work better against Saw. Like, I'm not worried about Malgus Malik falling down, but my sides might just get blown out by Kyle. It was something I was worried about. I might have tried that, though, because Malgus wasn't going to get it done here. We didn't manage to kill the Morgan. We just ran out of time. She had red health, but we didn't finish the job. So, really nice setup, though, on that Morgan. Well done. All right, so that's where we finished up squads. Terrible stuff. But then we came back here to fleets, and again, I was wanting to try stuff differently. I could have taken Leviathan against Executor. If that wins for me, it's usually like 70-71. But I wanted to try Executrix. That did not work because we did not get our TIE Fighter. There must be something... Oh. Maybe I should have done the basic with 5s on the punishing. I don't know if that would have pushed the leader out ahead of Executor, but if I could have punishing one do its assist call before the Executor, that would have probably killed our TIE Fighter, right? I don't know. Anyway, Executrix did not work. We ended up withdrawing from that. Went back in with Endurance and killed only punishing one. That was tough. That was also another fresh fight. Let me think. Yeah, I'm not sure how well I played that one. I'm not sure how well I played that. I feel like it's a little unlucky to lose your Rex. I don't know how much. Worth soaking up another couple attacks. It can't be bad. Anyway, we killed the punishing one, kept the fight, and then cleaned it up with Finalizer. For, again, terrible banners. Against Malevolence. So this triple Geo composition can go pretty badly for Radis, if that's your preferred counter. I decided to try it for myself, and it was 73. Would have been a 74 had I not brought along the Resistance X-Wing. Would have been actually higher than that. It would have been like, wow, way higher. 75, 70? Because I lost 3 banners just for leaving it on the bench. So yeah, if it was a 73, it would have been a 76. Damn. Tough swing. All right, and then against Chimera. Yeah, so I mean, we had a couple fun experiments here, and then I actually needed to kill this fleet. So we used Leviathan. 73, something about there. So yeah, that's how it was done. So no win today. That does break the win streak. This was one of the longer ones. It was 7-1. I want to say in the distant past, I've done an 8-1 season before. It wasn't going to get tied this time, but well done. GG to Zid, if you're still out there. Well played. I think I won the last couple, so now this brings us up closer to being tied, yeah? Well done. All right, let's set up for all the normal stuff to in the stream. First things first, I will be back tomorrow night for round 3 for the grand finale of the season. Don't know who I'm going to have. Could be a real opponent. It could be the one Erodium that's still in the bracket. You'll have to find out. I'll make an announcement. So there's where to find me on Discord. Of course, from watching the stream here, I'm already on twitch.tv/Tassinix. But you may not know that I've been simulcasting from YouTube as well for a few weeks now. My channel is Tassinix Gaming. If you haven't been over there, in addition to my Grand Arena VODs, there is a whole bunch of other Swugger-related content that I think you may be interested in. Not the least of which are my Datacron set guides on set 20 and the new set 21. I make those with Aesop Rock, the #1 player in the game. Got my mod guides on characters and factions that you have asked about. We've got my how-to mod guide videos, taking you just from the very beginning of your mod journey all the way to the top. GAC Omicron tier list, and of course, it's a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming. That I make that with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal, and we cover how we handled things in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1 in Grand Arena. We tell you how we dealt with the meta matchups, our favorite attack and defense, the lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing with you. That podcast is native to Spotify, but wherever you find it, there's going to be a link in the description that you can plug into your preferred podcast program and follow us there. Aside from that, if you've enjoyed the show, you're watching the VOD anywhere, please give this a like, hit subscribe on YouTube, to see more. Really appreciate that. And if you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty, you really like the cut of my jib over here, there's a few ways to support the stream. First is my Cash App, that is $Tassinix. My PayPal is tassinix@gmail.com. And of course, if you want to get some enhanced scouting power, some early access to some of my content, and just priority access to hang out with me and the other Grand Arena madmen, you may want to check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the TAS House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming podcast, which is usually coming out Friday mornings at 8 a.m. for our general audience, but patrons get it as early as Tuesday night, within hours of us recording. So it'll give you that little extra edge on round one of the week. In addition, you get early access to the Datacron set guide videos, and of course, dedicated text and voice chat on Discord, where you can usually find me lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Anja, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Miasmo, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils. Both of them I like to use for Grand Arena, but this tier allows you to choose whichever one you like. OmegaBot is the one that I showcase at the start of every stream. No other tool gives you such a powerful at a glance sense of what your opponent is about, offensively and defensively. Anybody can use the tool to pull a report on their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history, but patrons can pull a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of the report with links that you can click to go right back into swugga.gg or Insight, whichever one you prefer to use. So there's that option. Or alternatively, you might choose Hot Utils, the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. No other tool lets you move so easily between your Raid, TB, TW, and Grand Arena mods with just a couple of clicks. You can remod your roster comprehensively the same way that TJ and Fatal do. You can also slice through, months of accrued mods in seconds, to say nothing of the enhanced functions for your TW guild. See what you can do there. But anyway, those are the offerings there at VIP Access Plus, and at VIP Access Premium is $15 a month for the DoubleBot bundle. So if you wanted both the power of OmegaBot and Hot Utils, here's how you'd have it. So a big thanks out to Argots, Arge, Big Ninja, Duckstab, Darth Link, Dark Hug, Frick Paddywhack, General Milan, Ibanek, Kev, Hills, Wig, Zaldag, Sir Boss, Sophus, The Lost Swamp Rat, Wilco, and Zoltre. And in fact, I just remembered I didn't read out the names for VIP Access Plus, but I do have a brand new patron there, so I want to make sure we get everybody. All right, shout out in VIP Access Plus to Mini GK, my newest patron, followed by Dobby, Eshsotnikam, Loon, Shake 23501, Snack Attack, and Striker. And at the top of the list, in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. This guy pops into stream from time to time and just goes crazy. Drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, incredibly generous support over the years. Thank you so much, my man. All right, and last but never least, our special thanks. Hold on down now. Come on, Skull Bar. Thank you so much to Yoda Force, one of my original supporters from way back in the day. He has long since quit the game, but we, wish him well from the other side in appreciation for him having bought me this mic so very long ago. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether it's bringing me a cup of coffee while I'm streaming here for hours and hours, or just keeping our daughter from utterly destroying our home while I'm otherwise busy, trying to be halfway decent at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together. I learn from you guys every week. Hopefully you learn something from me from time to time. But regardless, our community loves us and appreciates us. You guys bring so much value to the conversation every week. And, we're nearly 2 years in. I just can't say how much I appreciate that you all make yourselves available despite your busy work and family schedules. So thank you guys so much. All right, moving back over to the main scene, let's make ready to raid. I am hungry. It's time for me to get lunch. I'm thinking about lunch, starting to salivate, ready to go. Let's get ready to roll out. Oh, by the way, guys, wanted to show you something real quick. I mean, I could show this anytime, but I have these 2 focus data crops ready. The new seed. So check that out. You'll enjoy. You'll enjoy the next 3 versus 3. I know I will. This is going to be fun to do. All right, who are we raiding out to? Trouble on Demand just started, man. Trouble on Demand's a frequent viewer here. Let's go ahead and show him some love. Starting up a raid. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Tough to lose the first match of the season, but we'll try and close out strong. See if we still can't get that 8-1 to end. Again, GG to Brilliant Zid. I will see you next, week 1 of 3 versus 3, no doubt, yeah? So, see you soon, buddy. But until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.